Guys, for the love of God, please, I can't keep winning like this. This is the second season in a row where I just feel spoiled in terms of quality. And I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time, this video is gonna be unscripted. But what I will say, spring 2026, just judging off quality and quantity and everything in between, is probably going to be an all-timer, and I don't say that lightly. Which is to say, the last 2 seasons I've done a tier list. It has been some of the greatest anime I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Summer 2025 was an amazing season by itself, with its romance, action, mystery, you name it, it was there. Winter 2026, and at the time of recording this, it's mid-April right now, I have dubbed Winter 2026 as the greatest season of all time. Spring 2026 might just have the potential to overcome that for a second time in a row. And okay, when I say second time, I originally meant that summer 2025 was one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. And winter 2026 surpassed that. So for the second straight time, for that title to be usurped that easily, I'm just as shocked as you are. So what am I watching right now? I'm watching ReZero Season 4, Witch Hat Atelier, Diamonds of the Shadow Realm, Wistoria, and 1 or 2 other shows that I just can't think of off the top of my head because reasons. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm enjoying every single show so far. Every single one. And the weirdest part of all, I don't think there is an isekai here that I would skip. All of these shows that I'm watching now are shows that I've watched from the beginning and I've truly liked. But the main point of this video right now is to completely emphasize the fact that I'm on anychart.net and I'm given a perspective of the synopsis of each and every single show. And when I go over shows, I'm immediately met with a batch of them that I'm just kind of discarding right off the bat. Sure, not all of the synopsises are going to like jump out at you as like, oh my god, this is like absolutely amazing or something. But I gotta be real with you here. There is probably only a handful. Like you could only count on your hands here the amount of shows that I probably would not watch out of like a total of what? Like 50 to 60 shows or something? Like, I don't think there's ever been a season where 90% of the shows that are currently airing right now have enough appeal to be watched. I've never been able to watch an entire roster's season before. But if I had to guess, this is probably the closest, and I genuinely mean the closest possible season where I can watch the entire show all the way through just off its premise alone. And I want to go over a couple of reasons why I think that. First of all, there is probably next to nothing of those isekai slop shows. The only show that I can imagine you actually getting turned away from is the vending machine isekai. But guys, I said it once before and I'll say it again. The vending machine isekai is actually really good.
Are you for real?
I was surprised at the first one. I was even more surprised at how the quality held up in the second season that I am just straight up going to be hooked on this show until the end of it. I don't know if there is an isekai slop in this entire roster. There is more romance slop or waifu slop than there is isekai slop. And in my book, that is an amazing sign. I love romance shows. Am I able to get to every single one of them? Definitely not. But still, if we're going by that standard, this is going to be a season to remember. Granted, that's not the only thing that I look forward to in a season as stacked as this. In addition to the romance genre being so prevalent in this season, it's also the season of fantasy shows as well. You have Wisteria Season 2, which I mentioned earlier. There is also Diamonds of the Shadow Realm, the next story from the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's ReZero as well, which is probably one of the greatest isekais of all time. There's also science shows. You have Dr. Stone, Science Future Part 3, or what you could say, the Attack on Titan naming scheme of the show. And I also have another hot take here. I know that I said that Beginning After the End was probably one of the worst shows I've ever watched beginning to end, like a long time ago or something, back when the first season aired, but I watched the first 2 episodes to this point, and I see the improvement. I really do. I know that there's a story there, and from what I could gather of that show, I kinda liked it. Now, obviously, PowerPoint slides are not gonna pass, but this is actually kind of animated. That's enough to keep me watching. And what else is there? I'm really excited for Akane Banashi. There's also Needy Girl Overdose, which came from a video game that released back in 2022. I'm excited to watch that. And there's so many other shows that I could watch as well. Liar Game, Rooster Fighter, Mao, Kill Blue. Like, the amount of shows that are actually within my wheelhouse are probably the highest it has ever been, and I'm scared because I genuinely do not have the time to watch all of these shows. I know I might miss out on several of them, and it sucks because I want to rank them on my tier lists at the end of the season, which I have done several times now, but it just sucks that I'm gonna have to put that as like an honorable mention or on the never watched tier. That being said, I, as an anime fan, have said it time and time again, I truly believe that we are in the next golden age of anime. And this season, plus last season, plus summer 2025, only proves that more. When I'm looking for shows to watch, like I said, I'm on anychart.net. I always look at the synopsis first, and then I look at the trailer. When it comes to looking for what shows to watch and how much time I have to watch that show, I always look at the synopsis on anychart.net first, and then if there's a trailer for it, I go ahead and watch that to see if it's up my alley, and I always look for things like art style, soundtrack, dialogue, something of that regard. And time again, if it's a sequel that I didn't watch before, that's kind of already cast off to the side because I would want to catch up to this current point. But in terms of original shows and shows I have watched before, I'm always looking for stuff that really gives me the appeal. And for the shows in that criteria, I have been stunned this season, over and over and over again. For example, Marriage Toxin had a trailer that absolutely stunned me. Same with Akane Banashi and Needy Girl Overdose and stuff. There's so many shows, you know, outside of the Fist of the North Star remake, because that was kind of trash, I'm gonna be honest, that just caught my interest immediately. And when I look back at the premise, I'm just like, okay, whoa, this is something that I actually would watch. Like I said, we are spoiled right now. I am spoiled. And even as I'm getting spoiled again and again, I just can't help getting more and more excited. Like, stuff like this and everything that's coming into a perfect storm as spring 2026 is one, if not the main reasons why I fell in love with anime in the first place, and why I want to keep watching it, and why I want to make analysis and commentary about it. Stuff like this is why I go in with an extremely positive mindset with a new season and new shows like these. And based off everything I've said up to now, I'm gonna be absolutely as real with you as possible. I'm so freaking excited for everything else that I have yet to watch. Over the last few years, I know how spoiled I've been with the sheer quality of stories that these studios have been able to produce and have excelled in their job to bring an amazing experience to their viewers. But their dedication to their craft is one of the main reasons, among others, why I love the medium of anime the way that I do. Spring 2026 is just extra proof of that, and I'll be enjoying each and every step as well as each new show along the way. Thank you for watching the video to the end. This is my first attempt at an unscripted video, so let me know in the comment section if you want to hear more unscripted takes like this. I'm putting out videos a lot more often because I found a good way to get my schedule together. I'm getting my finances in order, and I have a lot more time for watching anime. I'm also doing a lot more streaming. So if you want to go check me out on, let's say, Twitch, where I'm streaming multiple times a week. Chat, why is The Weeknd coming in my ear?
What?
That'll be down in the description. Same goes for the Discord. That'll be in the description as well. So, once again, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
'Cause it's too hot.